This is for you, humanity. We had a good run. 2020 has been a year of complete and utter destruction of happiness in humanity. Or has it? I mean, 2020 is bad for sure, but is it really that bad of a year? You're telling me that this year is as bad as the year that the Great Depression started, or the year that the bubonic plague struck. You're telling me that this year is the worst year in humanity, and it should be collectively forgotten by the entirety of the population of this planet. You know what I call this? A whole load of bull. And I'm here to prove that this is not only a good year, but it'll only get better. Well, this is not really a good start, is it? So to figure out if 2020 was a bad year, which it isn't, we need to figure out what makes a bad year. Luckily, I have a list that I spent approximately 6 hours in the making. That was a lie. It was actually pretty easy, but it has 4 items that will nail down exactly what makes a bad year. Number 1. Serious political tension between 2 or more countries. Number 2. Serious worldwide health issues. Number 3. Serious worldwide economic issues. And number 4. Serious environmental issues. It's just 3 items, and I felt the need to add the word serious to each one of them because it made me sound more professional. I said that was easy. Now let's get... So let's begin bad hunting. That's hunting for bad things, by the way, not badly hunting, although this video would technically qualify as the second one. So let's get to the very beginning of the year where the past really never changes. So yeah, maybe 2020 started with a little bombing in Iraq that almost started a world war. Okay, so we're not off to a good start, but as we can see, World War III didn't happen, so it's not a bad year, it's just a year that happened to start with a bad event. But that doesn't matter because moving forward, we can see that... Dang it, why can't this be easy? Sure, I'll give 2020 that, but that doesn't mean it's a bad year. I mean, sure, lots of trees got burned down, but they don't even produce 80% of the world's oxygen, which is produced by phytoplankton. And sure, lots of wild animals died, but the ones that didn't die didn't get their reproductive organs cut off, so they can still reproduce. It's totally fine. We have one more thing left. I'm skipping over Kobe Bryant's death because even though it was very sad and a lot of people got touched by it, it didn't impede mankind's development in any sort of major way. It just dug a hole in everyone's heart. And lastly, we have... That's fine. Okay, well, that's totally fine. Because coronavirus, or COVID-19 as the cool kids say, it's not as bad as many people think. I mean, most people that got it recovered. People under 60 have a 0.2% chance of dying from it. And the only real bad thing that's done is to make everyone think that they'll get extreme diarrhea. So it doesn't even meet the qualifications, technically. Wait, the qualifications. I can't believe it. I overlooked one of the most important parts of this investigation. The qualifications. They should dictate if 2020 is really as bad as people say, and according to them, it is. Number 1, serious political tension between more than one country. That's the bombing in Iraq and World War III almost starting. Number 2, serious environment issues. That's the fire. Number 3, serious worldwide health issues. Even though I said COVID-19 didn't count, that was a technicality, and unfortunately, it does count. Number 4, serious worldwide economic struggles. COVID-19 is probably going to have a very bad effect on multiple economies, so it technically counts for this one as well. Okay, I might have been wrong, but there's no way this could get worse, right? Right? This equation can predict the probability of bad things happening, and if we see the probability of things getting worse is 100%, dang it. And not just that, we're talking human extinction levels of bad. If the badness of these events keeps increasing, we will all be gone. I will be. I'm gonna take a break.
What are you doing outside? You get back in.